Hello, my friend. I'm Faith, and I'm so happy that you are here today. Welcome to English with Faith, a peaceful place for your mind and your heart. On this channel, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to hurry. We learn English slowly, one step at a time. We listen to English in a calm and gentle way. There is no pressure. There is no stress. And most importantly, you are not alone. No matter where you are in the world, I'm here with you. So, let your shoulders relax. Take a deep and gentle breath. And let's begin this journey together. Before we begin, let me ask you a few questions. Have you ever woken up and felt like there was a heavy weight inside your chest? Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and felt like you had to pretend to smile just to get through the day? Have you ever felt like everyone expected you to stay positive even when your heart felt tired? Maybe sometimes you feel like you're not doing well enough. You see smiling faces on social media. You hear people say that you should always think positive thoughts, and when you cannot do that, you may start to believe that something is wrong with you. But today, I want you to remember something important. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you are never alone. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is simply accept that today feels cloudy. Being positive does not mean that the sun shines every single day. It means believing that the sun is still behind the clouds, even when you cannot see it. If your light feels a little weak today, that is completely okay. Together, we will slowly help that light shine again. Today, we are not going to talk about pretending to be happy. We are not going to talk about hiding your real feelings behind a smile. Instead, we're going to look for a calm and quiet kind of peace. By the end of this time together, I hope you will notice a small change, a gentle change in your thoughts, a gentle change in your heart. Today, we will let go of the pressure to feel happy all the time. Instead, we will discover the quiet strength of being resilient. You will begin to see your daily life in a new way. You will find a little more peace, even when life feels confusing. And most importantly, you will learn how to breathe again, even when life does not go the way you expected. Today is about building something strong inside you. It is about creating a foundation that can stay steady, even during life's storms. It is about finding a small light that continues to glow, even in the darkest moments. I will walk beside you through this journey, and together we will move forward, one gentle step at a time. I want to share a personal story with you. A few years ago, I went through a long gray season in my life. It was not a season of the year. It was a season inside my heart. Everything felt hard. Every morning, I woke up feeling heavy. It was as if I was trying to walk through deep water. I had many books about positive thinking on my bookshelf. My walls were covered with inspiring quotes that told me to smile and be thankful. But every time I looked at them, I felt even worse. I started to believe that I was failing because I could not feel the happiness they described. One Tuesday evening, I was sitting quietly on the floor of my room. The room was dark and peaceful. A small candle was burning on the table beside me. Its little flame moved gently because of the wind coming through the window. It looked so small. It seemed like it could go out at any moment. But it didn't. The flame kept burning. It was not strong. It was shaking, but it was still alive. At that moment, I understood something important. That tiny flame did not need to become a big fire to have value. It only needed to keep shining. And I realized that being positive does not always mean being loud or full of energy. Sometimes, positivity is only a soft voice inside you that quietly says, I'm still here. That week, I stopped trying to force myself to feel happy. Instead, I decided to be like that little candle. I simply tried to protect my small light, even when the wind became stronger. Maybe you feel like that candle today. Maybe the wind around you feels too powerful. But please, remember this. Your light is still there. And for today, that is more than enough. Why do we feel so much pressure to be happy all the time? Take a moment and really think about that. We live in a world that loves sunshine. Everywhere we look, we see beautiful beaches, bright skies, and warm, sunny days. People often tell us that a perfect day has a clear blue sky. Because of this, when clouds appear in our own lives, we think something must be wrong. We believe we are failing because we do not feel bright and cheerful. But let me share something beautiful about nature. If the sun shined every single day, the land would become dry, like a desert. Nothing could truly grow without rain. The earth needs gray clouds. It needs cool rain. Sometimes it even needs storms to clean the air and wash away the dust. Our hearts work in the same way. When you feel sad or emotionally heavy, it does not mean your mind is broken. It simply means you are living through a different season. Sometimes we feel tired because we have carried too much for too long. Sometimes we feel low because we have been strong every day without taking time to rest. Cloudy days inside our minds often remind us to slow down. They remind us to breathe. They remind us to look gently inside ourselves. Many of us make the same mistake. We try to push the clouds away. We try to force ourselves to feel positive. We say things like, I have to be happy. Why can't I just feel better? But we cannot control the weather. If you fight a storm, you only become more tired. You feel more stress. You feel more stuck. True positivity is not about having sunshine every day. True positivity is about becoming the sky. The sky never argues with the clouds. It stays open. It stays peaceful. It quietly allows the clouds to move across it. The sky knows that every cloud will pass. The sky remains. When you stop fighting your emotions, begins to change. Something gentle. The pressure becomes lighter. You understand that you can feel sad and still be a positive person. You can have a difficult morning and still carry hope inside your heart. You are allowed to have rainy days. You are allowed to feel quiet. You are allowed to have gray moments. Please, do not let the world make you feel guilty for being human. You are not a machine. You are a living person with a heart that changes and grows. Like nature, you have different seasons. Like the ocean, you have different tides. Sometimes the tide is high and full of life. Sometimes it moves away and the beach feels calm, empty, and quiet. Both are natural. Both are important. So, the next time your heart feels cloudy, do not be afraid. Do not hide behind a fake smile. Simply tell yourself, today, my heart feels a little cloudy. and let that be enough. When you allow yourself to feel the rain instead of fighting it, the rain often leaves much sooner. So today, if a difficult feeling comes into your heart, do not push it away. Instead, notice it gently. Give it a name, just like the weather. You can say, "Today, I feel a little foggy," or "Right now, there's a small storm of worry inside me." Just notice it. Take a slow, gentle breath. Stay with that feeling for one quiet minute, then let it pass. You do not need to control the weather. You only need to be the sky. How can we stay hopeful when the mountain ahead of us feels too high to climb? When we think about staying positive every day, our minds often do something interesting. We begin thinking about the future. We think about next week, next month, or even next year. Then we ask ourselves, how can I stay positive for all that time? How can I keep doing this forever? Suddenly, positivity starts to look like a huge mountain. It feels heavy. It feels too difficult. Let me tell you why your mind works this way. Your brain is trying to protect you. It is always looking ahead, searching for possible problems before they happen. When you choose a big goal, like becoming more positive, your brain quickly notices every challenge. It sees busy days at work. It remembers difficult conversations. It thinks about mornings when you wake up feeling tired. Instead of seeing one small step, it sees the entire mountain because it wants to keep you safe from disappointment. It makes you feel exhausted before you even begin. But here's something important, my friend. You do not need to climb the whole mountain today. You do not even need to look at the top. Imagine a gardener. A gardener never looks at an empty field and expects a beautiful forest by tomorrow. They never become angry because the ground is still brown. Instead, they quietly walk outside in the peaceful morning. They gently plant one tiny seed. That is enough for today. Just one small seed in the dark soil. Real positivity is not one bright explosion of light. It is made from many small and quiet moments. It is the kind way you speak to yourself after dropping your keys. It is taking one slow, peaceful breath before replying to an upsetting email. It is noticing the warm steam rising from your cup of coffee for a few quiet seconds. These moments may seem very small. Sometimes they even feel unimportant, but they are the moments that truly make up our lives. The future that worries you exists only in your imagination. The only moment that is real is the one you're living right now. This breath, this heartbeat, this simple moment. When you keep looking at the whole mountain, you begin to feel overwhelmed. But when you focus on one small seed, you discover that you can do it. You have enough energy to plant one seed. Today, you have enough strength to choose one small act of kindness. Maybe today's kindness is simply being patient with yourself because you're tired. Maybe your little seed is saying, "I'm doing my best," and that is enough. That matters. That is a living seed filled with light. Please, do not measure your progress by its size. A seed under the ground looks quiet and still. It stays in the darkness. It cannot be seen. But underneath the soil, Something beautiful is happening. Roots are growing. Life is beginning. Strength is quietly building every day. If you continue planting these small seeds of kindness, one by one day, you will look around and realize something wonderful. You are standing inside a beautiful garden that you created yourself, one tiny seed at a time. So today, look for one small moment of joy. Not a great success, just one quiet and simple joy. Maybe it is the sound of a bird singing. Maybe it is the soft feeling of warm socks. Or maybe it is the way the sunlight gently touches a wall. Write it on a small piece of paper, or simply say it softly to yourself. This is my seed for today. Why are we often so hard on ourselves? When life feels difficult, have you ever listened to the way you speak to yourself after something goes wrong? Maybe you make a mistake at work. Maybe you wake up feeling tired, heavy, and without much energy. In those moments, a quiet voice inside your mind begins to speak. Sometimes it is only a whisper. Sometimes it is much louder. It says, "Why are you like this?" It says, "You should be stronger." It says, "Everyone else seems happy. Why can't you stay positive?" For just a moment, I want you to notice that voice. Now, imagine something different. Imagine that someone you deeply care about comes to you. Imagine your best friend sits beside you with tears in their eyes. They quietly say, "I feel completely stuck. I really want to stay positive, but today I am so tired." How would you answer them? Would you become angry? Would you tell them they're weak or a failure? Of course, you wouldn't. You would probably sit close to them. You might gently place your hand on their shoulder. Then you would softly say, "It's okay to feel tired. You have been carrying a lot. Take some time to rest. I'm here with you." So, why is it so difficult to give those same words to ourselves? Many people believe that being hard on themselves will make them stronger. They think that being strict will help them become more positive, but that is not how healing works. A wound cannot heal if we keep hurting it, and a peaceful life cannot grow from a voice filled with blame. Real positivity begins with becoming a true friend to yourself. It means choosing to become the safest place your heart can return to. When the outside world feels noisy, busy, and demanding, your inner voice can stay calm and gentle. Imagine that your mind is like a small house. When a storm is blowing outside, you want the inside of your house to feel warm. You want a quiet fire burning in the fireplace. You want soft blankets around you. You want to feel safe. But every time you criticize yourself, it is like opening the windows during the storm. You invite the cold inside. Being positive every day does not mean changing your emotions. It means changing the way you respond to those emotions. If sadness comes, positivity gently says, "I can see that you are hurting. I will stay with you until this feeling becomes lighter." If fear comes, positivity quietly says, "I know you feel afraid, but you're not facing this alone. We will take this 1 hour, one step and one breath at a time. This small change can transform your life when you stop acting like your own judge and begin acting like your own guide. Your heart starts to feel lighter. The weight you have been carrying slowly becomes easier to hold. You do not have to be perfect to deserve kindness. You deserve kindness simply because you're human. You deserve kindness because you're still trying. The next time that critical voice speaks inside your mind, pause for a moment. Take one slow, gentle breath. Then look for the kind friend waiting inside the mirror. Speak to yourself with the same love you would give to a child. Speak to yourself with the same patience you would give to your closest friend. That is where a truly positive life begins. Tonight, before you fall asleep, think about one thing you did well today. It does not have to be something big. Maybe you simply made it through a difficult day. Maybe that was enough. Place your hand gently over your heart. Feel its warmth. Then quietly say, "Thank you for trying today. I am proud of you." Why do we sometimes feel like we are failing? Just because we are not feeling our best. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt calm inside? There is something peaceful about the moon. But have you noticed that the moon is not full most of the time? Sometimes it is only a thin silver line. Sometimes half of it is bright and the other half is hidden in darkness. And sometimes we cannot see it at all. But do we ever look at the moon and say, "The moon is broken tonight"? Do we ever believe that the moon has failed because it is not full? Of course not. We know the moon is still there. We know it is always complete, even when we can only see a small part of it. We understand that the moon moves through different phases. We know it must pass through darkness before it becomes full again. So, why don't we give ourselves that same understanding when you have a difficult day? Maybe you feel disappointed. Maybe you feel worried. Maybe a deep sadness quietly fills your heart. You may begin to think that you have lost your positivity. You may believe that everything you worked so hard for has disappeared. But whenever that happens, remember the moon. Your positivity is not like a light that is simply on or off. It moves in gentle cycles. There are full moon days. On those days, your heart feels bright and open. Being kind feels easy. Finding beauty in simple things feels natural. You feel ready to face whatever comes your way. But there are also new moon days. Days when your light feels hidden. Days when you feel empty. Days when everything seems quiet inside. And I want to share something important with you. Those new moon days matter just as much as the full moon days. During the darkness, nature rests. During the quiet moments, your heart is healing. Your mind is learning. Your soul is growing stronger. Being positive every day does not mean shining brightly every single day. That is simply not possible. Even the moon does not stay full forever. Even the universe follows gentle cycles. Being positive means accepting the season you're living in. It means softly saying, "Today, I am like a crescent moon. Today, I only have a little light to share. And that is enough. I am still whole. I am still here. When you stop expecting yourself to feel perfectly positive all the time, something beautiful begins to happen. You discover a deeper kind of peace. You discover the quiet joy of accepting yourself exactly as you are. You begin to understand that your light never truly disappears. Sometimes it is simply waiting for the next phase. So, my friend, do not fear your darker days. They do not mean you have failed. They remind you that you're alive. A machine always stays the same. A human heart is always changing, and those changes are part of your beauty. Today, draw a small moon in your notebook, or draw one on your hand. Whenever you feel tired or discouraged, look at it for a moment, then gently say, "Today, I am in a different phase. My light will shine again." Always remember, you do not have to be full to be beautiful. As we come to the close of our time together today, I want you to take a gentle moment to simply be. Look back for a moment and notice how far you have come in this short time. You have listened, you have breathed, you have allowed yourself the space to be human. Remember, being positive every day is not about pretending. It is not about putting on a performance. It is not a final destination where you arrive and never feel sadness again. It is a practice, a quiet promise you make to yourself each morning. I will be gentle with myself today. It is the courage to recognize when the clouds feel heavy, and the wisdom to remember that the sky is still there beyond them. You do not need to be fixed. You do not need to be perfect. The moon is not broken when it appears as a thin silver crescent. The garden is not gone when the winter season arrives. Your heart is a living thing, and all living things need moments of rest, rain, and patience, just as much as they need the warmth of the sun. If you carry only one thought from our time together today, let it be this: you are enough, exactly as you are, with your worries, with your tired eyes, and with your small flickering light. You are enough. The seeds you planted today, the small moments of joy, the kind words you offered yourself, the slow and peaceful breaths, they are already beginning to grow. You may not see them yet, but beneath the surface, the roots are quietly reaching deeper. They are creating a foundation that will keep you grounded and strong, no matter what tomorrow brings. Go gently into the rest of your day, or allow yourself to enter peaceful sleep. Be your own greatest friend. Be the calm sky that holds every cloud. And remember, I am truly proud of you for showing up for yourself today. Your presence is what keeps this little space alive and growing with kindness and love. Thank you for being here with me. I look forward to continuing this journey together. Until we meet again, my friend.